Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Sharon Spenson Hypnosis, and let me guide you into a deep, healing sleep. A time for a rejuvenating, restorative, and healing time. A time to let go of roles that no longer have to define you. You are not what was done to you or said to you. You're not what happened to you. And so often within our family, we become the victim, where we get locked into the martyr or not good enough or worthy or capable. And what I know is that's the total opposite for you. During our time together, as you just go into a blissful sleep, I'm going to guide you to let go, to release, just like leaving a room, to leave behind those limiting stories and beliefs about who we are, to step into what I call your higher self, your infinite self that goes beyond that knows how capable you are, that remembers that you are whole, you are beautiful, you are lovable, you are likable. Source, God, divine energy wants to give to you. We step into these new energies.Maybe that's an energy of good with money, successful, confident, capable, can figure things out, lovable, likable, a feeling of going out into the world with this calm, centered, joyful, strong, healthy, abundant energy. And your part, before we deeply let go and relax, before you drop into a hypnotic state, take a few moments to get comfortable, to get settled, because you count. Your well-being counts. Your comfort counts. So that could be taking the time to go to the bathroom. It could be taking the time to get an extra blanket or to shift your body. It is worth it to take the few extra moments to make yourself as comfortable as possible. That could be putting a pillow underneath your knees. You know, you have a lot of wisdom. So before we settle and drop into a deep hypnotic state and into a deep healing sleep, let's start off with beautiful sigh breaths. Just regular sighs, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through the nose or mouth. And just keep doing those breaths, imagining on the inhales, I'm open. I'm open for the peace. I'm open to step away from limiting ideas and beliefs about who I am and what is possible for me. You are not a family member's beliefs about you. You are not supposed to be defined by what was done to you or said to you or what others thought. This is our time to let go. Keep taking those deep sigh breaths and feel this willingness, saying, yes, I'm willing. I'm willing to see myself differently. Maybe you see yourself as sickly or weak or a victim, unlovable, unworthy, unlikable. You don't need to shy away from the words. Just take in that beautiful breath again and again. And we're going to bring in softness and love. We're going to answer those parts of you that feel insecure, afraid, not good enough, not worthy, not confident, not capable. You don't have to be afraid of the labels. Maybe you have a label that you've been carrying around that's negative. Let's meet it with a beautiful sigh breath. Let's meet it with this energy of love. Because those parts of you, they're calling for the soothing, the relief, the comfort, the higher truth, the wisdom. Take another couple of deep sigh breaths. On the inhale, saying, yes, I'm willing to let go, to change the story of who I am, to step into higher truths. And then on the exhale, close your eyes and let the sound of my voice relax you, stilling the mind, dropping the body. Imagine the muscles being comfortably weighted, comfortably heavy, letting all the outside noises just take you within this beautiful, still space. You might focus in on the quiet of your breathing. If you still want to do the deep sigh breaths, beautiful, beautiful. Whatever feels perfect and right to you. You can't get this wrong. So whether your mind is still racing or sifting through the day, or whether you're just letting go and falling right into sleep, it's all beautiful. It's all good. I'm going to talk to those parts of you. What I call the subconscious mind, the organic computer that houses the misguided beliefs, the unwanted conclusions from life experience. And I'm going to talk to that part of you, what I call that higher self that is your whole self, your spiritual self that is beyond anything that was done or said to you, beyond any of your misguided conclusions or limited ideas and beliefs. We're going to step into a more expansive self. And your part, just doing more nothing than you've done in a long time. Maybe you're focusing in on your breath. Maybe you're doing the sigh breath still. Let's imagine a beautiful river of light coming from above. And we're going to imagine it's an energy of infinite intelligence, infinite love, total acceptance. It's the energy of who you truly are. An energy that feels confident and capable. An energy that feels playful and light and free. And all is well energy, an energy of things working out, solutions and answers. And for you, that might feel like a tingling in your forehead, like your scalp feeling warm. It might feel like cold or heat or nothing at all. It's all beautiful. Imagining that beautiful river of light, like the sunshine coming out on a cloudy day, and the temperature feeling just right, soaking into your skin, bringing a comfort, a peace. We're going to imagine like a dry sponge placed in water. Your cells of your body, your being is going to soak up this higher energy, and that could be a feeling of colors. It could be the color of blue. It might be a feeling of this joyful, light, still energy soaking into the cells of your whole being. You might imagine floating colors in your mind, purples, greens, yellows, oranges, golds. Don't worry about if your experience is different. It's all beautiful. I'm talking to those parts of you as you drop into a deep, deep healing sleep where it feels, where you can imagine your body healing millions of times more than in the conscious state, where old programming is deleted, the body, the brilliant body restores, regenerates, releases, lets go. And we're talking to those parts that are always awake, the subconscious mind, the higher self, and I say we, that higher self, that divine energy, God, source, infinite intelligence, benevolent and loving universe, whatever your labels. Imagining you can feel, even if it's not happening right now, things releasing in the body, shifting, changing. Facial muscles might be letting go, letting go. You might have tics that are letting go in the body, old energy stored, feeling safe to let go and release, because we're going to step into wisdom, into higher knowledge, where you remember, you count. Divine energy wants you to feel at ease, wants you to step into new labels and understandings of yourself. When we're in that energy of confidence, it's a beautiful feeling of respecting where we're at, whether it's respecting what our body can do, what our mind can figure out, but it's a knowing that there's resources beyond us, that there's more possible for us, that we can learn more, that bodies can get stronger and healthier, that things can shift and change, that so much more is possible. We're going to step beyond the human-made world into the divine realm, into solutions and answers and all is well feelings. The past is the past. It's done. It's history. You are never, ever supposed to relive old experiences that felt negative. It's all lined up where we can let go of the negative energy. We can release it, but we can take the wisdom forward. And that means becoming the person that we wanted others to be for us. Being compassionate, being kind to ourselves, to others. That just like you've been figuring things out, finding your way, doing the best that you can, giving your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. So this is our time to let go of any of the stored negative energy, whether it's mentally or physically, and let it go so that we're safer, so that we're protected, so that we can step into our wisdom, become the best parts of ourselves, live a different life, a better life, a life that feels more light, more free, and full of possibilities. You are lovable. That the past is the past, that you made mistakes, that sometimes you were unkind, sometimes you were not thoughtful. Welcome to the human race. Sometimes you were mean to yourself and to others, that you didn't make the right choices. So what? Welcome to the human race. But the beautiful deal is there's a new, fresh moment. That's all we ever have, is the now moment. But the past is the past. This is our time to let go of any feelings of guilt or shame. You should have done this. You should have done that. You did the best that you could given your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. God, source, spirit, divine energy, infinite intelligence, love energy, the benevolent and loving universe, whatever your label, calls you to step into the light, to let in the softness, the peace, the love, imagining that river of light filled with love energy, unconditional love, total acceptance that says, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let go of the feelings of guilt or shame or not good enough. Letting go of feelings of I should have done this or I should have done that or what's wrong with me. Letting it go, letting it go. You don't have to be afraid of thinking those negative thoughts. We want to be aware of those beliefs or those negative thoughts so that we can give them the soothing, the comfort, the relief, and the higher truth so we can release and let them go. You're doing beautifully. You're not what a sibling thinks about you. Maybe you felt discounted by teachers, family, friends, siblings, parents, aunts, uncles. Maybe you've had lots of losses. This is our time to let go of any feelings of sadness, not good enough, anxiety, fear. It's our time to step into the higher truths, that there's more for you, that there's more support, there's more love, there's more abundance, there's more prosperity. Maybe you've suffered a financial loss. Maybe you lost a job or friend or spouse or parent or sibling or significant other in your life. This is our time to let go of anything that brings us pain, suffering, and misery, and let what you might call negative words, let go of labeling or judging them, and let's meet those words and the energy behind it with softness, with peace, with comfort, with relief, with higher truths, with greater spiritual wisdoms. You're an eternal, infinite being. Let the sound of my voice, imagine the sound of my voice, brings this comfortable heaviness, almost a feeling of sinking, plummeting, dropping into this deep healing state, where you leave the body behind, where you float up to the spiritual realm, where you connect with maybe what you imagine is guardian angels, angelic beings, love energy, wisdom. You might be imagining or feeling or experiencing this beautiful, joyful, euphoric energy flooding your being. You might feel the sense of it being soaked, every cell, in this healthy, whole energy, like being born anew. We're going to move past any feelings of hopelessness or despair, and don't be afraid of those words. That's just your guidance guiding you to the possibilities to let go, to release. You might feel tingling in the hands, you might feel tingling in the feet, or warmth in the hands, warmth or heat in the feet. You might feel things moving and releasing. There might be temporary uncomfortableness as it flows through your body, as it lets go, lets go, lets go, lets go. This is your time in so many ways to be born anew, to step away from those misguided ideas or beliefs about who you are and to greater beliefs, higher wisdom, higher knowing. Imagine the sound of my voice takes you deeper and deeper and deeper. All the outside noises taking you within to this open, receptive, and allowing state. You count. Your happiness counts. More and more you're going to feel this sense of where those old beliefs used to take residence in your body and your mind. Instead, higher beliefs take residence in the outer layers of your skin and the deep layers of your skin, in your organs, in your heart. A feeling of health, vitality, well-being, wholeness, where you remember, oh, that's right, I came to have an open heart. When we understand that the story is still unfolding, that things shift and change, but there's always love for you. There's always support. But of course you can continue to evolve and change, where we step into a world, a spiritual world, where there's infinite possibilities that goes beyond any financial crisis or problem, any health condition, any belief about your skills or your capabilities, to a greater, more expansive reality. A reality where you remember you came pre-loved. So it goes beyond feelings of judgment or rejection about yourself, where you're going to be able to get out into the world more and feel protected and safe, where you follow your wisdom and you show up for yourself. And that could be just talking yourself into healthy, nurturing activities. It could be buying healthy food at the grocery store. It could be going beyond what you think is possible, believing in limitations, but respecting where you're at, so that you spend within your budget mindfully, or you trust when you have no answers inside that the answer will come. I'll know what to do. Things will work out, because higher self, divine energy, is there for you to physically support and help you, mentally support and help you. Respecting yourself where you're at, letting it be okay. That change is incremental, that the joy is in the journey and the evolution, not at the finish line or the closure, because there's always going to be more challenges, opportunities for more growth, more evolution, more solutions and answers to a greater level of expansion, because you're an eternal, infinite being. That the body knows how to get a good night's sleep. It knows how to heal and regenerate and restore, that you have a brilliant body, a genius body. We ask the body to do what it's good at, to efficiently and gently expel byproducts and toxins, to cleanse and purify and regenerate and restore, to create the happy hormones, the joyful chemicals, the chemicals that flush and cleanse and purify and uplift. We ask for parts in the body that need extra cushioning or extra space for those changes to happen right now. Whether it's things being rebuilt, restored, healed, regenerated, a sense of becoming younger during the night, healthier, a feeling of mental cleansing and purifying, We ask as your body heals and regenerates and restores. We ask the organic computer, that subconscious mind, to delete old programming, to let go of holding on to memories that have brought feelings of not good enough, guilt, shame, anger, resentment, hatred, so that we can give our attention to living our lives more fully. And let the sound of my voice just take you deeper and deeper and deeper. Imagining like a super antivirus program working on your computer, releasing, getting, understanding that you can use that energy that took up time and space and that just slowed down your life or held you back or brought you pain or suffering. And every time you hear a word that has a negative feeling or connotation, just meet it gently, softly, with the energy of love. Letting go, giving it the comfort and the soothing that it's calling for. You might feel shifting in your eyes and your ears. You might feel things shifting and moving and opening up and changing. Just relax into that. Feeling the softness, the peace, the comfort. You might even shift to another part of the body and feel the areas that feel so open and relaxed and peaceful and free. Giving the message to those parts that are opening up, letting go, releasing, shifting, changing, evolving, becoming. We are stepping into the better part of you, the higher self, the more expanded self. But it's going to be incremental. So have fun utilizing your body and using your mind and welcoming challenges and problems as opportunities to go beyond what others think. More and more you'll notice, whether it's a sibling or family member or a reaction from another, or you let it beat off you like water off a duck's back, where it's not your story anymore, so it doesn't trigger you. Because you remember, I am beloved, that I came in beloved. I am beloved by divine source, God energy, that I count, that I am worthy and deserving. And those words don't even encompass the beautiful being that you are, because it goes beyond that, because you didn't come to prove yourself. You didn't come to be perfect. It's normal that you've been a needy human being. It's okay. It's beautiful, because you can't hold anyone back. It's a no assertion universe. We are infinite beings. So we are going to live forever. Those that have crossed over are infinite beings, living in a different energy form. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. It's all lined up so that you don't have to relive any experience you didn't like, whether that was a physical experience or a mental experience or an emotional experience. We are going to let go as you sleep deeply, so effortless, so easy, waking up when it's time to wake up, refreshed and glad to be alive and feeling lighter and freer than you felt in a long time. A space where clarity flows, where you just know it's going to be okay. Oh, my answer will come. Where you just remember, I am lovable. You came pre-loved, pre-liked, and pre-approved of. This isn't about how many friends you have or connections or how much money you have in the bank or how much you have for body fat content or what you look like. You are a beautiful soul. We're going to tap into that energy. We ask that beautiful subconscious mind, that organic computer, to remember memories when you felt good about yourself, when you were in those energies of health and vitality and well-being, whether that energy lasted a moment or decades. We want to tap into those moments when you felt capable, confident, good about yourself. We want to bring those energies into the body, into the mind, to take residence in your life. You're doing beautifully. You've never ever held anyone back. You can't. You don't have that kind of power. You're not God. Nobody appointed you as the fixer of the world. It's okay. The world is changing and shifting. Just like our lives, there's ups, there's downs. Letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. Listening to this recording again and again, to release more, to let go, to let go. You are lovable. Maybe sometimes you have been what you label as a bully or a victim. Maybe sometimes you locked others into a role. That's okay. Welcome to the human race. We're going to go beyond that, letting go of our old, outdated stories about others, about ourselves. We're going to tap into the energy of kindness and support, remembering. We ask that organic computer to just inundate you, soak you as you sleep in positive stories, positive memories, where you remember, oh, I remember when that person was so kind to me. Oh, that's right, I got so much support and help. So you remember the little kindnesses, the big kindnesses, the times people gave you money or loaned you money or just gave you kindness or love or support or a hug or a loan or an opportunity or an insight or a wisdom, or they just cared. They gave you a lift up, they helped you on the roadside when your car broke down, or they just gave an encouraging word. Remembering different times that you got what you wanted. Maybe at one time you wanted to get an education and that happened. That things got paid for, things got taken care of, things got done, problems got solved, answers came. We want to inundate you so that you start to see the friendly universe, the benevolent universe, the loving universe, the generous universe that goes beyond your opinions about institutions or governments or occupations, so that you attract so much love and kindness and hope and support, where problems and challenges are opportunities for more growth, more expansion, to go beyond what others think is possible and step into a magical realm. This is our time to let go, to let in more support and angelic help, to let the solutions and answers be given to us like being served on a gold plate. You're doing beautifully. You're doing beautifully. Figuring things out, finding your way, doing the best that you can, giving you knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. You just are lovable. That the first thing that you did when you came into planet Earth is you took in a breath. Because we're needy. We need food and oxygen. We need connection and engaging things to do. We want to feel engaged and purposeful and connected and alive. It is normal to be needy, but to know, to remember the next thing that you did is you exhaled and you gave. Just by being alive, you give. You can't hold anyone back. You can't hold anyone back. It's not even possible because the universe isn't set up like that. We have this ability within us to let go of the past, to let go of negative emotions, and to learn, to take the wisdom from the experience and move forward. And that could be wanting to hang out with people that see the best in us, that encourage us, that uplift us. Wanting to give others personal freedom, to respect their views or ideas, or to just let them have them and to not take it personally. But there's so much wisdom we've learned along the way. And it's your time to come into it, where you have proven fixating on worries doesn't serve you. And every time you hear a negative word or what you call a negative word that has a negative connotation or feeling to it, beautiful. Don't be afraid of the negative feelings. They're your guidance. Meet it with softness. Let the wisdom come in. Just like a child that felt afraid, you wouldn't tell them to pretend that doesn't exist. You want them to receive the soothing, the comfort, and the relief. If they're afraid of a monster under the bed, you want them to know it's okay to be afraid. It's okay to have emotions and feelings. They're your guidance. Maybe you would give the child information, turn on the light and look under the bed and prove to them there is no monster there. We want to give ourselves the soothing and the comfort and the relief. And you're not in this alone, that you have angelic beings or whatever your labels. You have divine energy to give you wisdom. Letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper so that it just comes. Good ideas occur to you where you just kind of know when to say no, when to say yes, when to walk away from something, where you honor yourself where you're at. So that's listening to the inner wisdom when you know to back away from something, to back off, where you learn from your mistakes. Maybe you learn to write things down on a list, or instead of judging yourself or your memory, you find new ways to remember things, or you look things up, where you learn from mistakes and you do things in new ways. Because when we let go of blaming or judging, we have more energy and mental bandwidth to be creative, to show up for ourselves, to say yes to our life. Of course your life can get better. You are lovable. You are likable. That everything is right with you. Every time you listen to this recording, dropping into a deep healing sleep, so effortlessly, so easily, so quickly, letting the body plummet so the brilliant body can restore and regenerate and heal. Imagining this happy, joyful energy flooding the organs, flooding the heart, stilling the mind, old programming deleted, things shifting and changing and healing, things that you thought were permanent or forever, going away, coming back into a healthier you, stepping into your wisdom, your clarity, your guidance. We didn't come to get it done. The joy is in the journey and the becoming and the evolution. So knowing you don't have to judge by temporary conditions. You don't have to judge by where you're at right now. A sense of things will get better. Of course, I'll figure that out. My body can get stronger. That you'll find, whether it's exercises or activities that bless you and nurture you, lining up with your choices by choosing a path and seeing the best of what comes from it, knowing that life is going to have negatives and positives, but you have the ability to see the blessings, to see the best of it. You have a day where most of the day goes right, focus on that, and have fun, learning and evolving and becoming that more is possible for you. You are lovable. You came in pre-loved, pre-liked, pre-approved of. So as you go out into the world, as you live your life, feel this bubble of angelic love around you. More and more noticing you just know. You know when to say no, even if somebody temporarily feels hurt or let down, where you follow your inner wisdom, your inner guidance, where you get and remember that they can have their needs met, but it doesn't need to be channeled through you, where they can have their love and their support. It's such a good feeling where we know it doesn't have to come from a sibling or a parent or a friend, because others, they're going to let us down. We're going to let ourselves down. So what? Welcome to the human race, to not make it a big deal. That there's more that awaits us, that we can change and do things differently, that old habits can be left behind. But let go of judging yourself by what you label a negative habit. Of course things can change. Of course your answers are there. You don't have to wait until you're perfect or have it all together, because we're infinite beings, that we're going to continue to evolve and change and grow, that the story is continuing to unfold, that all is well, all is well. Let yourself drop deeper and deeper and deeper, floating up and directly connecting to that divine energy. More and more finding ways in your conscious state to connect, whether it's going out into nature, taking time to do self-hypnosis or take deep breaths, to take pauses throughout your day and to remember you're a spiritual being in human form. You might be guided to start up a class or volunteer or stop doing things that don't serve or bless you, where you make different choices in the books that you read or how much news you consume, or if you do social media or not, where you notice more and more you're making healthier choices. Maybe instead of reaching for alcohol, you're drinking healthy water, making healthier food choices, because you count. You deserve to treat yourself with kindness and nurturing. So more and more you celebrate by doing healthy things, things that truly bring you upliftment and nurturing and love. But it's okay if the changes are incremental. There's no judgment from source, God, divine energy, love energy, spirit, whatever your labels. Just love, just total and complete love. So drift deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and letting the background just take you into a beautiful healing state where you float up, you commune with the angels, angelic beings, divine energies, the purity, the lightness, where you soak up the wisdom, where new levels of insight and wisdom and clarity will come to you, where your body, your brilliant, genius, amazing body heals, restores, regenerates, and lets go, so that you wake up feeling lighter and freer, open for what others might label as miracles. You are loved. You are loved. You are